I bet you're wondering just what the heck this thing is. Well, I'll explain it, but first I'll explain how I made it. Harbor Freight double-handed saw, I guess inspired by a Japanese design, but this thing cuts through 2x4s pretty darn well. And this is just cobbled together out of scrap wood. These screws that are on top are also recycled. And I bet you're wondering just what the heck this thing is. Well, let me just snap on it. Oh, well, I guess that doesn't really work. Now you see what this really is. It is a solar lamp, made for use outdoors or indoors. And it utilizes these. I was at the dollar store and I saw these Christmas style lights. And I grabbed a bunch of them in yellow because my eyes give me migraines easy, and yellow is one of the softer colors they can handle. Especially with LEDs. But these... Calm down, dog! These... I have 6 of them placed around this thing, almost like a little Christmas tree in itself. But when you turn these things on to let them sit in the sun, first thing you gotta remember is that they will not charge in the sun until you switch them on. The switch is located right inside there, that little black spot. You gotta unscrew the bulb and then flick it on, and then leave these things in the sun to charge. But then after that they'll hold a charge for a while in case of a power outage, or if you just want to set something on a picnic table in the dark that will not hurt your eyes like a typical blue LED lantern would, then this is a nice bet. It's soft light. And it's soft light that can light up a room, especially since there's 6 of these things on it, and I will soon demonstrate. And now here it is with the lights off. Like I said, it's soft light. So unless you put something like this up high, it's not going to be particularly bright in a room, but this is just a prototype of sorts. Place it up on top of this dresser here, and it lights up more of the room. So you need to simply make one of these things taller, and it will work just fine. But in the case of something small, this is exactly the kind of thing you'd want to put on a picnic table after dark, because it's not going to be blindingly light LEDs like utilizing typical lanterns, because those lanterns give me migraines from how bright their LEDs are. One of these on a picnic table is just bright enough. Was it really worth it making it? I don't know. It was kind of more for nostalgia, because these costed $1.25 each. So that made about $7.50 in these fixtures, and zilch in the scrap wood and screws. So I don't know, maybe for $7 or $8 you can buy a actual solar powered lantern on Amazon or something. So this is kind of cool, but at the same time maybe redundant. I don't know. Depends on what kind of use I get out of it, but I just like the way it looks. If you feel like making yourself a little dollar store project, and you live in a place that suffers from frequent power outages, then sure, put one of these around. Me, I like to put up solar lights in as many places as I can outside, just to light up the yard. And when you have solar lights, pointed ones, standing on high on posts and stuff, in the distance they look like somebody holding a flashlight. Good way to scare off intruders. But yeah, this works. This isn't bad. It's a bit janky, but it's interesting. And if I ever decide to make something similar, maybe I'll post a video about that too.